Public Accounts Committee, led by Chairman Mathan, who is also an MLA, inspected the NHAK in Kohima Hospital and the Kohima Hospital, and as well as the district hospital in Dimapur, and it just concluded where the whole hospital was inspected along with doctors, the medical superintendent as well, and many other specialists and nurses. The inspection comes in light when the government constituted this committee to make sure that whatever the department has said that they will provide for these government hospitals is done and has been utilized properly. The funding has been utilized properly. And speaking to media persons, Mathan, the chairman of the committee, said that he is very much satisfied that it has been utilized and put to good use, where the hospital has definitely advanced in many ways. Let's have a look at the report.
Do you have a trauma center?
Yeah, it's in the next building. Then this one we see. We have a separate and we send it to the central sterilization. We'll show you.
After washing?
Yeah, after washing, they'll pack it in the drums, and the drums will be sent to the sterilizing unit, and we'll put it in the autoclave, and then from the gate the nurses will. We have a central sterilizing unit.
There's the opposite, no? Koimara, they sterilize.
They sterilize, but then they give to Toby.
No, for us too, from the ward, they put it half an hour in hypochlorite and send it here.
But in Kohima they give to laundry.
For us, we are not outsourcing. We are doing it ourselves.
Today's
Go
collection.
to-
Yes,
go to
today's
the-
collection. DMC.
DMC.
This morning's collection. And then last month also our waste generation was 530 kgs. That is including the general waste and bio waste. So all the waste we are uploading in the BMW portal. So these are the reports how we are maintaining, and the same waste we are uploading in our state BMW portal.
And that
So
is
this is last month's
anatomical
activity.
anatomical waste present.
Nagaland collects about 13,000 and our district collects about 10,000 in a year. Okay, so donating here means here everywhere in Nagaland it goes. So we are contributing about we're fortunate to contribute about 70% of the Nagaland. So this is. But,
They donate the voluntarily?
yes,
Yes, yes.
we have more than 35 NGOs supporting us.
Okay.
So we feel very proud to do that. Mukha, to Mon, to Zenyodo, to Kipyodo, to Regata. And this is one access, which can separate from blood. We have two in our hand. It was supplied by the Nhak in the year 2012. But because of some other problem, but somehow I also got trained, and now my technician is trained. Because of the COVID also we labs are only 3 years. But now everything is okay. We also we tried. And we have only tried 50 and everything is okay. And we only show some of our product, which is every. This is a blood debt. So this will stop bleeding and it's required during dengue. And now this is our blood bank refrigerator. We're very proud to say that we have around 200 in our hand. About 78 positive, 58 O positive, and then the 50 B positive, something like that. We have even one given for our honorable governor, B negative.
Reserve.
Yeah, reserve for our CMA negative.
But you can't give for more than 35 days.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what we do is we're giving it and we keep on testing it. So what we know is that we are stressed out in Nagaland. So if you feel then nothing will happen. So we're just giving it and 1,000 to 100, and if you go anywhere, you will not.
So you will replace it every time.
Replenish. Yeah, so first in, first out. And we have a promise that for the cancer, for the dialysis, for the blood diseases, we all have promised even for each other we'll keep it free. So we are trying our best to fulfill that, and we want to thank government also for the opportunity to serve.
So how many samples can you store in?
Sir, we can store 500. So
You have two.
we have two. So one is just getting idle, and one is active. And these are fully packed, 24 hours power backup.
This is idle means there's no sample.
Yeah. We keep
According to the requirement
Yes,
and the donation.
there we keep on street, and there is a screen. And since this is only blood bank here, all the private also consumes from here. So we know we have to bring it and we have to dispose of. So we have our own system. So we don't go very high, high number also. So this 200 plus in our hands.
I would like to thank the management of Dimapur District Hospital, especially the medical superintendent and all the doctors and also officials from the directorate who had come to receive us and also to take us around. We are really happy. The comment that I would like to give about the hospital is, yes, there are a lot of challenges. You are working under a lot of pressure, but you are giving your best. The effort that you are putting in is commendable. The health service that is most important in one's life, and Dimapur being the metropolitan city, you have a lot of patients that we cannot handle, that we understand. But despite, as I said earlier, despite the pressures, despite the challenges, you are handling the situation very well. I congratulate all the health service providers, especially the medical superintendent, all the doctors, nurses, and all the medical staff who are posted here in Dimapur. As regards to our visit today, we are from the Public Accounts Committee. The PAC consists of 7 members, but unfortunately 3 of the members are out of station. They are out of the state, so they are not able to accompany us. So today 4 of us are here. In the morning we visited Naga Hospital, Kohima, and we have also been taken around. We were briefed about the facilities and also the equipments that are put in place in the hospital have been shown around. We are hugely impressed by the performance of the hospital management. The effort that they have put in also is very commendable. And after our visit to Naga Hospital, Kohima, we have come down here, and similar exercise have been carried out. We have gone around all the health units, and as I have said earlier, we are hugely satisfied with the performance. I thank the management for the great job that you have done, you have been doing. Please give up the good work. The committee's visit actually is the result of, the Sea Energy report of 2018-19, who carried out performance audit. So we have come here basically to examine the performance and also the Sea Energy paras that figure in the report. There are some issues which needs to be addressed. Some recommendations were made in the report which needs to be taken up by the concerned department. We want to ensure that the recommendations that are given are complied in principle.
So your visit here today at the Dimapur District Hospital, what was your thoughts on the whole inspection? Do you think anything is lacking, or what do you think of today's inspection, particularly in Dimapur?
See, with a limited resource, we understand the fund constraints, the space constraints, the human resources constraints are there. So that is very evident, obviously. So those needs to be addressed.
And in regard to manpower, mostly I think that was addressed and put up today as well, in regard to manpower in the hospital.
Yes, manpower problem is there everywhere, not only in Kohima and Dimapur hospitals, but manpower problem is there in the other district hospitals as well as BFCs and CHCs. So the department is also trying its best to address this problem. Recruitment of doctors needs to be done, but we are not getting enough manpower. That is the issue. Actually, that is known by everybody. So that is quite a challenge actually that needs to be addressed seriously.
Actually, there was a query. They came to just verify whether the department had fulfilled the things that they had said that they had done. So they just came to, I think that their visit was to verify whether the department had fulfilled the criteria and the things that they had said they had answered to the CAG. So they just came to verify that, and I hope that they have seen that it has been done by the department.
To supplement what the MS has said, actually, based on the Sea Energy report of 2018-19, we have called for oral evidence of the department on 27th of June this year. And as assured by the department, they have said that most of the things that were found lagging have been addressed. So basically we have come here to see whether the assurances given to us were complied or not.
So did you find that it was
Yes, most of them are.
mostly properly utilized and
Yes, most of
funds
them
were
are
utilized?
Yes.
Both in Kohima and
Both
Dimapur?
in Kohima and Dimapur. Whatever they have said, they have done it. We have seen it. They have really done it. So we are satisfied.
So there's also a shortage of blood bank in the blood banks. Usually there is a shortage. I mean, we are all aware of that. So is there any way that the government is planning to tackle this?
That would be best answered by the department.
We have now at the moment 3 blood banks in Nagaland, in Kohima, Bokchung and Dimapur. So a lot of districts have blood storage units, and even in the private hospitals, they have been giving the permission and the license to keep blood storage units. So our Dimapur, I don't know about the other ones, I cannot speak for them, but in our hospital, we are supplying to many districts also for the blood storage units we are giving them. But hopefully in the near future, all the districts will have blood banks if they fulfill. There's a lot of criteria that we have to fulfill before we are granted the permission for blood bank. So I think that's the roadblock that Nagaland is facing, because we are not fulfilling all the criteria that is needed for a blood bank.
Okay, so as per the CAG report again, there has been quoted like very poor availability of drugs and medicines. What do you have to say?
That was, I think, in the year 2018-19. I am sure the department is trying to see that these gaps are being filled. I'm not saying that they have been filled already, but the department is taking steps, it seems, to tackle this issue of having enough. But practically speaking, on a personal view, I feel that the government also will not be able to give totally all free drugs and medicines or facilities to the whole public. Our population is increasing, and our budget maybe is still static. So it is, I think, not possible for a government to give free treatment to all the patients. I think the public should be ready to pay for some of the facilities that they get. I think getting free treatment also is a big help. So the government is trying their best to give the basic medicines, and like they're giving us equipment also. So for surgeries, for any investigations, all government hospitals are giving free. So to add to that, to give everything, drugs and all free, I think is asking the government a bit too much also on the public part.